Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We bring you Friday baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Chambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport, Matt Olsen.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this line. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs. He's been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A gigantic blast. Home run number 20 on the year, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now.
Another look at one of the most impressive home runs you'll ever see as StatCast gives us the full picture.
Yeah, projected more than 480 feet on its way over the fence, and I don't think we could watch this replay enough, Boog. I mean, just incredible. That was a swing that we're not going to soon forget.
Here's Mookie now. And that drops in for a strike. And a pitch. And that one hammered. That's back. And out of here. That one felt good. Home run number 15 on the year. And they add on. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
The batter now will be Will Smith. That to right. Acuna sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And, Chris, that, of course, a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about pitchers, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
Hernandez with a high fly ball deep to left. Back there. Tattooed and gone. He sends it out of here. His 9th homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
One down. Now, Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. One down, base is empty. A big swing and a miss. Power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now, and even in the postseason. The 1-2. Hammered, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He's a fastball savant with the bat, which is really helpful in today's game. Fastballs aren't getting any easier to hit these days. With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
So a man aboard. Adam Duvall at the plate. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Harris snags it for the second out.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Man at first, Brandon Lewis steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Yeah, that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Batting 9, the second baseman, number 13.
Now a chance for Matt Horvath. The 1-1. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. And another ball.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two on, 2 outs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And we're back. And towing the slab in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and fires. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Well, pretty big contrast in that at bat. First couple of pitches down in the zone, and those are competitive pitches, so you have to respect it.
Acuna runs in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. The 2-1. Ground ball right side. That's a hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's 4-1. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Here's Austin Riley. Next offering upstairs. Yamamoto, certainly one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and double-digit strikeouts are not out of the norm in his starts. Wouldn't chase that time.
He wants to give the bullpen the day off and the defense behind him because he knows he can strike anybody out. And the way that hitters are swinging, they're trying to lift, trying to get the ball in the air. He's going to take advantage of that.
Payoff pitch. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Got him. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Second inning set to go. And now Shohei Ohtani. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. And that's off the inside edge. 3-1. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Here's Mookie now.
This is a batter right here who really produces in these night games, and we saw the latest example of it in his first AB.
Fly ball down the line. Acuna after it. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Now the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Will Smith up next. There's a swing and a drive. That one opts against the fence. And that's a 2-out double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And up to the plate is Will Smith. At the belt and fires.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Teoscar Hernandez waiting to bat for the Dodgers. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. One left for L.A. as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back here in Atlanta, leading off Max Muncy. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
And it's even up. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the right-hander deals. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. A massive home run. His 12th of the season, and they cut into the lead. It's 4-2.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Braves down by a pair here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Up the middle, gets to it with a slide, and he beats it. He's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Here's Jared Kelenic. And the pitch. Fought off foul.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The pitch stays alive. The Dodgers leading by 2, bottom half of inning number 2. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the first out.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Here's Sean Murphy. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Braves get 1 on the big fly. It's now 4-2. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, L.A. Back at Truist Park, here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Out to short, Arcia. Slings it across, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup. Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Freeman will take his base.
Take your base.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question.
I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. And another ball. Man at first, one away. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here, home run. And they boost their lead. It's 6-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
So 1 out, nobody on. And up next for Los Angeles, Brandon Lewis. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
2 outs, base is empty. Mac Horvath steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the ground at first, Olsen, and they put the tag on him for the out. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 6-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
A wind in the pitch. And a good eye there.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And the righty deals. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fights it off. He'll see another. Three-two. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Acuna runs. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close. The Dodgers leading by 4 here in the last half of the 3rd. Runner goes again. That one fouled off. 2-2. just missed.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Here's Matt Olsen. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around third, he will score. It's 6-3. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Man at second with one away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Second baseman.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. He made him pay for that one. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 6-5. Singy, somebody go track down that baseball. It's number 200 for him.
200 career home runs. That's legitimate power at the plate, and that's something that a lot of guys would dream of getting to. Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball, though. When you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
So 2 down. Max Muncy will hit next. And that skips into there. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Ground ball right side. Throw on to Freeman. They get the out on Muncy. That ends the frame. Albies with the key hit for Atlanta. It's now 6-5. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Start of the fourth. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And here it comes. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double. And his second hit.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Mookie to hit. Man at second. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That was blasted to the moon. His second home run of the game, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 8-5. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
As we get a look at the numbers, StatCast tells us exactly what we were all thinking. This is one of the longest home runs we have ever seen.
Yeah, that ended up just shy of 500 feet, which is just, it's absolutely crazy that you can have that kind of pop. And I got a feeling we're going to see this replay for a long time.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Max Fried will give way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Tyler Matzik will take over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And down on strikes. And one out now.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
The pitch. And another ball. That misses the zone. And now 3-1. That's to third. Throws to first. And they get the out on Smith.
The batter, the center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And here is Teoscar Hernandez. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. Mookie Betts with the big strike in the inning. It's now an 8-5 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Orlando Arcia. Here's a 1-1. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His 12th of the season. It's 8-6.
Jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Now the left fielder, Jared Kelnick. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Guerrero drifts towards it, hauls it in, and there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
So here's Murphy now. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Not close with that one. 2-2.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Betts whips it to first. That's the second out.
The right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. 2 outs. On a bounce right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 8-6. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Truist Park, ready now for the 5th inning. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Matt Barnes getting ready to go. Lee, the lefty, warming up as well. The pitch. They had a swing and a miss there.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swung on, belted. Harris racing after it. And that one hops the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. You put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
At the plate, Adam Duvall. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here, home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 10-6.
Pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Brandon Lewis steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1-1 now. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Kicks and deals.
Ball, that's in.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Here comes a pitch. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there.
Now
Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So, man aboard. Now it's the second baseman, Matt Horvath. Runner at first with no outs here. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. A 2-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 12-6.
That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time.
New pitcher on now, Dylan Lee.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. The 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now the lefty flails at that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Mookie Betts. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
One down, base is empty. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Everything came together for him. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Man at first with 1 gone. And next for L.A., Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Line to left and foul ball. 4 runs already in the frame, and we're at the top of the 5th. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And Betts dives back. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 away. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Betts off of first with 2 away. On the corner for a strike. Two outs. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. The lead has exploded to a half dozen. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, number 40.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Michael Harris digs in now.
The center fielder, Michael Harris.
On the ground to third, and it gets by him.
Now back, the first baseman, Matt.
And now it's Matt Olsen's turn to hit. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
The Dodgers up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Got him. And there's one away.
Now batting,
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. Right-handed reliever. On the ground to first. Freeman over to second. Back to first. Not in time. Ozzie Albies now at
Number
the plate.
1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
That one hammered center field back there. And that one's gone. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit. It's 12-8.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's the DH, Max Muncy. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And the inning is over. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. 5 innings complete. Back after this on the show. We're
Now
back,
pitching
and
for
they
the
make a
Braves.
change to start the 6th.
Number 46.
The new pitcher, Matt Barnes.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Here's the center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
The center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
The pitch. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he deals. Just
that pitch is
misses.
out.
And the count is 2-2.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
The 2-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 1 down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. And
That's
another
it.
ball.
Ball 2.
Movement in the bullpen. Aaron Bummer up and loosening in the pen. Base is empty, 1 away. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That misses the zone. 3-2 now. That one is absolutely belted. And gone! He circles the bases, his 2nd of the year, and they add a run. It's 13-8.
Freddie has such a smooth swing. He makes these home runs look so effortless. In a 3-2 count, you got to be ready to hit at the plate, even if it's a borderline pitch. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Got to be ready to pull the trigger. He had a great swing on that, and he got rewarded for it.
Base is empty, 1 away. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Adam Duvall. Swings and chases a low one
2
there.
strikes.
One out, base is empty. Wouldn't chase that time. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And a pitch. Out towards left center. Harris ranging into the alley. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. And that'll do it. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
Righty delivers. And a foul ball. Got him looking for the strikeout. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike free.
Well, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Now here is Jared Kelenic. And another ball.
2-1.
Wouldn't chase that time. Swing and a miss. And now 3-2.
Count full.
The Dodgers leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 away.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Right-hander kick steals.
Ball 2.
Ripped, but it curls foul. This one popped up. Smith gets under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 7th inning coming up. Dodgers lead it 13-8. New pitcher for the Braves, Aaron Bummer.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So digging in, Matt Corbett.
The second baseman, number 13.
The pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock. So now back to the top of the order.
All over that one right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Now it's going to be Shohei Ohtani. Hit hard, that gets through. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw in, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Up next to Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Now it's Mookie Betts. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Horvat, the runner at third. Ohtani on at first with nobody out. Step off throw to first, and he's back in easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swinging a foul straight back.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
And a pitch. And there's a ball.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike if he swings or not.
The punch out there. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. And up next for Los Angeles, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Right side. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So first and second with one gone. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bomber deals. Look out!
Timeout.
And it hit
right
him.
there.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So the bases are loaded here. 1 man gone. And now the center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. The 1-1. That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Around third. He scores. They clear the bases, and they now lead by 9.
Oh, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, number 2.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So up next, Freddie Freeman. Off the mark there. Now 2-2. Man at second. That one a little bit high, and it's 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Adam Duvall steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Adam Duvall.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. LA's on top, 17-8. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Kenley Jansen.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
So the lineup flips over. And the batter now, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
At the belt and fires. Check swing went around, and it's
1 ball,
1-2.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Next offering is down low. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. Payoff pitch. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Here is Matt Olsen. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The Braves with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the seventh. Kicks and fires. Ground ball right side, could be two. The throw to second, over to first, but he beats it. Man at first, Austin Riley next up for the Braves. Next offering is in for a strike. Olsen leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. The relay to the plate. He's safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. In the air out to center. Hernandez ranging after it. And that is that. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We look ahead to inning number 8. Dodgers lead this one 17-9. New inning getting started, and here is Brandon Lewis.
Brandon Lewis.
And a pitch. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off.
2 strikes.
The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the pitch. And another ball.
2 strikes.
Just misses with that one. Got it by him for the K.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball to pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
And that's outside.
1 strike.
Wouldn't chase that time.
3 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to the left. Arcia. On to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
So now the DH spot, Shohei Ohtani.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. That one fouled off. 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Good job to fight that one off. Two now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two outs. That misses, and the count's full. Mookie Betts up next for the Dodgers. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Brusdar Graterol takes over on the mound. On for his 20th appearance of the year. Muncy digs in.
For the Braves, the designated hitter, Matt Muncy.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the right-hander deals. Struck him out looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call. Didn't agree with the call at the plate right there.
Well, again, a game like this, that's just too close to take. It's a blowout game. Guys have been out here for a while. Umpire's saying, hey, let's go. Cut it loose. Swing the bat.
So digging in, Orlando Arcia. The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Right side, settles under it, hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, left fielder,
Jared Kellner next up for the Braves. 2 outs, base is empty. Left-hand hitter waits.
That's a ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Gathers and throws to first. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Mookie Betts. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. Late on that fastball.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Here comes a pitch. That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Check swing, and he held up. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. And next for L.A., Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The Dodgers up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. That one ripped. Gone. He'll touch them all. And they add to their lead. It's 18-9.
Breaking ball up and in, you have to be careful to not jam yourself. The velocity's not going to do it, but your swing path can if you come off of the baseball. Pulled his hands tight to the body. Really good job of explosion through the zone and drove it out of here.
Stepping in, Will Smith. Swinging a foul straight back. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Kelman sizing this one up. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Two down, base is empty, but one run across here in game one of this three-game set. Sneaks through, base hit. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Two outs, runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. On the ground, right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Now the left fielder, Adam.
Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it. But he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Hernandez over at second. Freeman at first. Two out of the inning. And the slider just misses. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And another ball. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. And that one is out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. It's 21-9. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Two outs, nobody on. Now it's the right fielder, Brandon Lewis. The wind and the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. And that's in the dirt.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Activity in the bullpen. Andres Munoz, the league saves leader, up and throwing. Two outs. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back to back, and they add a run. It's 22-9. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And now Matt Horvat. The wind of the pitch. Just missed. The wind to kick the pitch. And that one clips the corner.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Last chance for the home team. Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy.
Kicks and deals.
Hey.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Hernandez makes the grab for the second out.
Now back, the center fielder.
So it's their last chance in this one. Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This could end it. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one, come back out, score, and get another W.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.